Alright, so we're ending our New York part of the trip, and we're headed up to New Haven, Connecticut to tour Yale today. So we've got to take a train from Grand Central. So as you can see, the ceiling has like a painted constellation up there, and apparently it's painted opposite. So it's not as if you were a human looking up at the night sky, it's as if you were God looking down at Earth. So it's been painted reverse. And then way up there in the corner, there's like one black dark brick that they leave dirty, just so that it's a reminder that steam engines used to run through this station, and this whole ceiling was just covered with soot and dirt. So when they cleaned it, they revealed this mural of the constellation, and then you got that one brick as just a reminder. Now somewhere down here in the depths of Grand Central, there's a really great oyster restaurant that we've been to. Doing oysters and lobster. To New Haven, Connecticut. Just got off the train. Got a 2-hour train ride. I think we fell asleep most of the ride, needed some sleep. It's kind of a cool little station. It's sort of retro sci-fi. So we're grabbing a quick bite to eat before the tour starts. We're here at Steam Tea. I think it's like a delicious dumpling and noodle restaurant. It's a nice ambiance.
As the final entry in today's contest, it gives me dubious pleasure to introduce Cole Porter, accompanied by the Lynch Choral Group, in the rendition of his Bulldog song, inspired by Handsome Dan, the college mascot.
So we're on the Yale tour, and this is a scientific hill, or Science Hill, where most of the science classes are. And a lot of these homes or buildings were like owned by very wealthy landowners at the time who donated the buildings and the land to Yale, and now they've become classrooms. I mean, this one looks like it's right out of Hogwarts. So we got a chance to come inside one of the libraries here at Yale, and this is a huge collection of out-of-print books and rarities that the students can come into and actually do their research and see some of the original manuscripts from a lot of historical documents. There's one document back there, the Gutenberg Bible. So they have that here, one of the originals. And the walls where they're set up, they just told us it's just thick enough marble slats to prevent the UV light from damaging the rare books, but just enough to let some of the sunlight come in. Very cool. If you ever saw that movie, I think it's Angels and Demons with Tom Hanks, kind of reminds me of that, like a very sealed setup for all these books. Here we are at sort of the center of Yale, and all these buildings look pretty old. Like they look like something out of Hogwarts, like you mentioned earlier. all these Gothic, stone buildings. And we just found out that they were actually built in the 1930s to try to match what Oxford and some of these older colleges look like. And the builder purposely, stained, the walls with acid, burned the top of a building up there. They did a lot of things just to make it look old and, Gothic. And then over here, we have what looks like a church, but it's actually a library because Yale's a secular college, and so they had turned what looks like a church into a library. So there's a number of residential colleges here at Yale, and this one happens to be Saybrook College, and there's another one called Berkeley. But this is basically where the students come and they live, like in Hogwarts, where there's the Hufflepuff, there's the Gryffindor. Well, in some very similar ways, this would be the Saybrook House. So this is what they called Old Campus. So it's, I guess, the oldest buildings here in Yale, and it's where a lot of the first years come to stay. So, you just saw Saybrook, that residential college. That's when you can, students that are in like their sophomore, junior and senior year, they're able to stay in those housing facilities. The first years have to stay here at the old college. I think this is what you kind of think or imagine what college would be like. Old buildings, big courtyards, those statues of well-known influencers who contributed to the college and the world history. It's kind of a dream. I can see where this college would be sort of an isolated experience. You're kind of attached to New Haven. I'm not too sure if there's much around in Connecticut, not like in New York City, but man, it's pretty nice here. So we're here at Yale University. It's a prestigious Ivy school. It's one of the few Ivy schools here in America.